Clubhouse shenanigans. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the. Hold on, one mic. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the room, so this is going on YouTube, man.
Wait, what?
She said I came home August 4th, 2014. Like shit, I done been home 11, 12 years. Double that. We been at odds since like 2021, 2022. So
Right.
But Rem is a street bitch. Shit, like that's what she is. So I asked her what she needed done. She said she needed divorce papers signed, and she need him to admit they wrote the music together. And she said, and I need Clarence to stop mentioning my name. So I'm like, who's Clarence? And then that's when
Clarissa.
bitch crazy. She crazy. So I hit Pap. He told me what's in the divorce papers that gotta change. I hit her. I told her don't go live. She said I gotta go live and shit. He said, but I'm not gonna bring him on there. So I guess hopefully they done.
So
Pap.
she called
She just was live.
She called Clarissa
She was
Clarence.
just live.
No, I know she lied, but what she was gonna do. You gotta remember when you been with a motherfucker damn near 15 years and don't been around him 20.
Hey, Wack, she called Clarissa Clarence.
It's a whole lot of shit. Both of y'all can start popping. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All kind of shit.
Man, Wack, you need to set up a boxing match between them, bro.
Nah, because I don't work like that. Remy that bitch is a gangster bitch. Remy would come in the building and go to jail. That wasn't no fake. That wasn't no fake. Remy walked up on that bitch and said, bitch, you went in my purse and stole my money? What if I did? She whipped out a 4.5 and bust on that bitch. Point blank range in front of everybody. Like Remy is, the bitch is a gangster, straight up. So that ain't, and I told Pap, I said, Pap, she gonna end up finding out where y'all at doing some wild shit. So tell her to kick back for your daughter's sake. Rem will go back to the penitentiary. When she was in the penitentiary, she was fighting every day, so I'm trying to calm her down, but hopefully this they last live. Hopefully Pap don't respond. Hopefully.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been saying that shit about Remy Ma for years. She look like she got that type of crazy tweak to her.
Oh no, that shit.
I feel like he like, fuck that, I'm saying something.
Nah, because at the end of the day, listen, when people are together that long, you can start saying all kind of shit. You can say shit that'll have your family not fucking with you because y'all talk every day. That's who you land with. Auntie, uncle, your brother. Wait, the nigga said what? What happened? All kind of shit can start getting talked. She don't give a fuck.
That pillow talk shit. You're right.
Yeah, Remy don't give a fuck. Remy don't give a fuck.
Yeah, she don't get along with her family anyway.
Yeah, she don't give a fuck. Rem don't give a fuck. So, I'm pretty sure it's, she ain't no telling what receipt she got over there. So she told me after this she was gonna chill out if he chilled out and old girl chilled out.
So she basically mad about that interview on the Breakfast Club?
No, I guess old girl keep saying her name and she'll whoop her ass and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, Pap, nigga, Rem will find out where y'all at, bro, and pop out them bushes.
Remy Ma in the cut. That's a scary sight. Men down.
Look on.
Yeah, you know how she is. So, I didn't wrestle with this woman. We was on Hot 90. No, we was on Shade 45. I'm surprised that interview ain't up. I'm also gonna try to find them interviews. And nigga, she tripping. Rem be tripping. I'm telling them, Rem don't play with that.
Who you think it went out of a fight, her or Clarissa?
It ain't gonna.
Ain't no fight, gang. She pulling up with all bullshit.
I got some homies on the street that you're never gonna fight because they just gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
You got to know the person that you fucking with, gang.
It's not gonna be. I don't give a fuck if you're a midget. They're just gonna kill you. They're gonna bust on you. That's it. Like it ain't no ifs, ands, but ain't no what's gonna happen. She gonna hit her with that blade or hit her with that bullet. That's it.
No.
It's gonna be one of the two B's, bro.
One of the two. Yeah, and she real good at what she
Just
know.
sad. It's just sad to see. I just saw Black Love, you know.
It wasn't Black Excellent. No.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
like
this. This goes to show. I didn't heard y'all talk about this in the room before. That a relationship will never work when a woman is the breadwinner.
So what you trying to say that Papoose really wasn't holding
it's weird
down?
because Papoose did pen a lot of shit, and from the shit they got penned is where the money come from. So, you know, he contributed. Like Remy hot, she fresh out. This Fat Joe shit is going on. My career been up, down, and I done kind of fucked it up with violence and shit. So let me go ahead on and help push her. You know, it took a special kind of nigga to do that. And he did that. So from what he contributed came a hit or two, which kept him working. You know what I'm saying? So
from your standpoint, who messed up?
You know what? It's crazy. If we want to talk about right or wrong, I would say real messed up.
Yeah.
But me and K Slade kind of told him like, hey, bro, Rem ain't cut like that. That ain't gonna work.
Right.
Rem was a nigga, a female nigga.
For sure.
You're not finna shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't think like some of the shit that he did in the background made her do the shit that she, reverse. Some of the shit that she did in her background made him do what the shit that he has to do.
Like what?
I mean, what you mean? Like if somebody told me, hey, bro, Rem fucking around. Oh, okay. It's no shock. It surprises me. Rem's, it's like telling me one of my homeboys fucking around on his wife. Oh, okay.
Right, that's typical shit.
Yeah, she's Rem is Rem is the female on the block that the men don't
really fuck.
She don't get in the men way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she look the way she look.
I feel it.
You don't see when she get mad. You ain't never caught her when she get mad and she just get to popping it. Like, nigga, that's okay. That's the real Rem. That other shit is when she's trying to,
oh God, I
have
feel
some
it.
decor.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Real shit, that's kind of seem like in situations where 50-50 and the 100-100 conversation comes in, because it's like sometimes you go have money to pay the shit, and then sometimes you gonna have more money to pay shit, like type shit where it's like roses go reverse from time to time, because it's like if he was holding it down while she was in jail, it's like, why do it have to be a conversation of what I did versus what you did type shit? If y'all are like a team.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you why. All that don't mean nothing. The only thing that count is if he could keep her mental on him, and she could keep his mental on her. Any one of those slip is over with. That's why when you get married, you got to really know and understand what you're doing, because now you're saying, this is where I want to be for the rest of my life. Yeah, it may be all what it is now, but if either one slips with holding the other one's attention for whatever reason, it's stress, it's strain, you stop sexing them right, you stop talking to him or paying any attention.
Yeah, you like grow apart.
There you go. Yeah, that's what happened. The minute them hands is released, a motherfucker can walk in the middle and grab it and walk off with him. That's the real shit. You know, whether it's financial, whether it's whatever.
Damn. It just sucks to see this type of shit, though.
And I'm telling you, once you lose that, most people be like, yo, that don't hurt after all them years? Hell no, because it'd be kind of like a relief.
Yeah, because you're not emotionally attached no more, for real.
You already, because by the time you gone, you already been mentally gone like 3 to 5 years already.
That's a fact.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So you don't even give a fuck about, trust me, I know. You know what I'm saying? I had a 30-piece in, literally, for real. But it was like, once you like, mentally it ain't there, it just really don't matter. I used to say it all the time on the app, niggas just didn't catch it. You remember when I used to say, nigga, I can't get in trouble. So what?
Mm-hmm.
I say it all the time.
I used to thought that shit was the funniest shit.
I say it all the time because niggas didn't realize that, because they used to, when niggas go in the separation.
You ain't saying that now.
Not because I'm in a situation. But back then, you like, people didn't realize because they used to motherfuckers like it's being messy or it's being some crazy shit. That's because shit like this happen. They don't maintain the balance of friendship to keep that foundation right. So what you do is you cash in your points. Okay, this is where it's at. You feeling this way, and that's what it is, right? Okay, cool. But I got enough credit and you got enough credit to where we ain't never doing this, or that, this, that. You get what I'm saying? And then that's what that is. And you know, you gotta, when you building this shit, some niggas just say, fuck the foundation, let me start on the roof. And then when shit start tumbling down, it ain't no foundation to hold just the respect up. It's gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's ever heard my kid's mother say a word about me. Nothing. When I used to call her back to the app, back then I answered questions. We was already separated. People just didn't know it. R&B figured it out because every time she talking to me, she hear an echo in a big ass house and ain't nobody there. You know what I'm saying? You know, women pay attention to shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when people be like, nigga, you woo-de-woo. That's what that was, nigga, when I came to Clubhouse. I just ain't got a messy situation.
Yeah, and that's what it really be all about, for sure.
Yeah, that's why.
What's the word? Amicably? Looking at.
Oh, well.
Leaving amicably.
What the hell does that even mean?
I just didn't have a messy situation.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it just sucks to see them going through that shit, because that shit is like embarrassing.
Man, they ain't slept in the same bed, she told me, since 2022.
Yeah, that's what he said, because that's when she started dating Easy or whatever.
Yeah.
She checked out.
Fix it, Lord.
But it's like, it seemed like he was trying to hold on, you know?
He definitely was, because it was him that was putting in the work to the world.
Right.
I look crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the crazy the motherfucker who was willing. It happened to nigga.
Yeah.